Now, the first thing you might notice is that the box doesn't look new. It looks like it's been opened up and stuff, but this was a review unit by Gear Vita, so I do want to thank them for that. Now, on the side, you get, it says the package contains the Amazfit Pace GPS running watch, the USB charging cable, as well as the base, and a quick start guide. On the back, it shows you the rest of the stuff. I'm not really going to go through it, except you do get a 1-year warranty on this, so that's nice. Then on the side, it just says that it'll work with iPhone 4S or later with iOS or Android 4.4 and above. So in the box, you get the watch itself, the USB cable right here. It's a micro USB cable. And then the quick start guide. It's pretty small, but it's pretty simple to understand too. Nothing crazy. And then I believe this is the base on the side here. You get nothing else. So you can plug in the micro USB here on the base, and you can charge the watch itself. On the back, you have the heart rate monitor, as well as the charging port. And just holding this to turn it on for the first time. Take the peel off. This is Corning Gorilla Glass, 320 by 300 pixels. It's a 1.3 inch screen, I believe. And a 280 milliamp hour battery. Now that sounds a little low, but believe it or not, the battery life is really good on here apparently. I'll have the full specs down in the description for you to check out. The band is nice and flexible, so there's nothing to worry about. It's really comfortable. I can put it on my hand, and the bezel isn't too thick either, so that's a good thing. So you can search this up on the App Store. The Play Store is what I looked up. Then you can open it. There's a bit of a setup you have to go through, like signing in or signing up if you don't have it, and then you can go ahead and use the app to try to search for the QR code. Alright, so after playing with that for a bit, now it says there's a pairing request, so we can pair it with that, and it should be connected from there. Then their pairing code's here. Click yes. And what's interesting is that this dims out really quickly, the screen. Even though it only has a 280 milliamp hour battery, apparently this is supposed to last, for some people it lasts 5 to 7 days. That's actually really good. That's the best battery life I've heard above on any smartwatch I've ever seen. I mean, let alone being for, what, under $150? Okay, so I'm going to wear it on my right hand. And so it's kind of just loading stuff up. Okay, so it looks really dim on here, so I'm going to go ahead and go from top to bottom. Then you can turn off auto adjust on the screen. You can go ahead and press 1, 2, 3. That's weird. One other thing I noticed is that it's not completely it's not very responsive. There is a little bit of a delay here and there, but nonetheless it's not too bad. And there's also night mode. I wonder what that's for. Or silent. That's silent mode. Then there's airplane, and then you can go into settings here. So I just got something on the watch where it says there's a 1.3.6D update. So it updated the GPS to improve speed and measurement, shows all notifications in one list, and everything else. So let's go ahead and update this. Okay, so when you flick it upwards, the backlight turns on, but I can't interact with the screen. I actually have to press a button on the side here, and then it turns on, and then I can interact with it. And so this shows the notifications underneath. So we just updated this. So from top to bottom, I was just showing the settings. So for connection, you can actually connect to Wi-Fi with this, and Bluetooth. I mean, of course, we're connected on Bluetooth. Then we can go into common. So common stuff like time format, the silent time, airplane mode, vibration, backlight. So the backlight does go up until 5. And it gets really dim too. I wonder how this would be outside in sunlight. Alright, so I'm outside right now. I don't know how this works exactly, but it actually looks better outside. Okay, I meant to say that it's cloudy outside. It's not completely sunny. And so I've touched the wake on, so you just tap it twice and it unlocks the screen. So just turn that on here. You can turn to keep it off too, and then the wearing habit is on the right hand, like we had it before. Then you can upload some stuff. Let's see. Oh, you have to connect to Wi-Fi for this. So one thing I do like about this is that it says when you want to connect to a Wi-Fi hotspot or Wi-Fi area, whatever you call it, you got to put the Wi-Fi password on the actual phone instead of on the screen. And that's actually a nice thing because usually, you know, the screens are small on these smartwatches, so it's really hard to type. And so when I clicked upload, it updated the data on here somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where, but it seems to just update itself. It says I'm at 79% battery. That's not bad for, I think it's been like, what, 8 hours or 10 hours now. Then we have the watch face on here. If you click on it, and you get different types that you can use. It's the original, and let's see if you can get more at the end. Well, there's a lot to pick from, to say the very least, and you can go into settings, I guess. And then you can customize it to have a different type of background. That's actually really cool. And then this is for updates. I clicked update before, and it updated before that. Then there's device here. Or you can do factory reset and power off. You can find your phone. Let's see how that works. So locating phone. Okay, so it's right here. And we've got about the device. So on the about device, it tells you the model number, what ROM it is, the serial number, and then it says it has about 2.19 gigs free out of the box. Hey, that's better than nothing. I actually wasn't expecting anything on here. Would prefer maybe an 8 gig, but I don't know. I guess I didn't expect this to have much storage space, and it does have 112 megabits of RAM. So now there's the Huami Lab. I wonder what this is. So this is PPG capturing. Let's see what this is. So it says here it's going to take up a lot of battery life. They're going to collect the data just so that it helps out the algorithm. But we're going to keep it off for now. And then that's it in the common settings. Oh, and there's report error too. Can't forget that. Okay, so this is our different clock. It looks kind of nice. I like it. And then you can see the weather here. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. Tomorrow is what, April 7th, April 8th? Is that a McLaren going through? Either way, yeah, that kind of just ruined my day because I'm working outside. But hey, nonetheless, I digress. We got to keep going. And so it shows you your daily overview of steps you've taken with the pedometer, your heart rate. Let's check it right now. Okay, so I tested this out just twice here, and it's pretty nice that it shows the history of it. And so 78, 76 beats per minute. I don't want to do it continuously because that's not going to be good. It's just going to take up battery life. That's why. I'm trying to go back, and you see that's one of the things I noticed, that it becomes a little unresponsive. Maybe you have to tap harder or press harder. So on here, you can also play music. You can actually download music if you connect if it says to connect to the USB to import. So that's kind of nice. Like I said, there's 2 gigs in there, so you can put music in there. I'm going to try to store some and definitely use this out a little later on. This is just going to be like a kind of an overview, just seeing stuff on here. You can also set an alarm. You have a compass here. See how this works. Turn your wrist to roll the ball. So I guess this is relatively accurate. Kind of accurate, because north is that way. Cool. So that's how it works. It's pretty simple. Then there's a stopwatch. So we can start this, we can do laps, and then stop it completely. And then we can go to sleep too. Then there's a training center. Let's check this out. So there's the training center here, and man, there's a lot of stuff on this. There's just a lot of stuff that I can't do in one day. I definitely like to test this out a little more. But would you guys like me to do a full review video on this within a few weeks from now? Let me know in the comments down below. I definitely like to test this out outside and see how much we can get, or like exactly what this is capable of doing. What I know so far for sure is that the battery life is really good on here. It's only at like, what, 79% after all this time. And by the way, we also have run on here, so you can start running and everything. And so it tries to find a GPS signal and everything, and so it's about to start. And so it shows everything that's going on, and then it records it. And it shows your GPS route too. Wow, it's actually really good. And then I'll just stop it here because I'm not really running right now. And then we've got walk, run indoor, bike indoor, climb, trial run. Like I said, a lot of stuff here. Elliptical. Let's see what activities has. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what this does, but we're going to skip it for now. I tried walking around a bit or doing something. And then there's settings down here. I guess this is settings for all this stuff here. So safe, heart rate alert. So it lets you know when it's above 197, but I guess it's off right now, so I don't think we need to worry about that. And then there's just other stuff here. Target time, target distance, pace alert. Man, like I said, just a lot of things. This is actually a really good watch for fitness and everything like that. But yeah, and it's also really comfortable too. It's not like a thick bezel or anything of that sort. One thing I'm really going to like about this is a long battery life. Yeah, I'm definitely going to test this out a little more. I'll update the description as I go to see, like, you know, how everything's going in the past few weeks. But yeah, let me know if, like I said before, let me know if you want to see a full review down below. Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, leave a like if you found this video helpful, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching.